Hi everybody, I'm Bill.
I'm Nancy.
And welcome to our channel, The Thin Blue Lane.
Hey guys, once again, this is Wild Bill and Nancy. We're with the Thin Blue Lane. And last video, we talked about the Garmin RV770 LMT-S, and I did the unboxing. This time, I want to show you the features of this thing and why we chose it. It's very sleek, very thin, very good quality, and this right here allows you to snap it right on to the mount in the car. Works perfectly. I'm just going to turn this thing on for you right now. That's going to show an agreement that you're not going to operate this thing while you're driving. So we're going to say, yeah, sure, we'll agree to that. All right, very simple here. You're going to have a where to or a view map. If you look at the map here, it will show you where you are. If you notice, there's just a truck here and no RV. So one of the things I like about this is that the GPS can operate as a vehicle or as a vehicle with a trailer, and it directs you accordingly, which is pretty awesome if you ask me. It's currently showing our elevation, and current speed is 0, which is a good thing since I'm not driving. Let's go back and show you some of the really cool features of this thing. If you want to go, I'm going to show you right here. See the car? Click on the car and you can change it from the car to the RV. If you choose RV and you select that, you can edit that, and you select that, it's going to tell you that your route is going to be calculated using some features I'm going to show you in just a minute. Over here you have some settings. You can do your updates, maps, software, and more. But what the updates are really cool about this is it links to your phone. This one I'm not going to mess with right now, but the vehicle profile is really cool. Here's where you put in your information. You can go to the setting right there, and you can actually program in your height, your width, your overall length, and your gross weight. You can also put in your max speed that you think you're going to be going and whether or not you have propane tanks. All of those things are taken into consideration when this device is routing you. Now you'll notice since I switched to car, or since I switched to RV, it's actually going to show a picture of a fifth wheel instead of just a truck. So right now I'm going to go back and go over some of the really cool features here. The apps button takes you to the owner's manual. You can connect to your phone and actually talk through your phone, through your GPS. With the traffic is really cool because you push this one right here and it will alert you to traffic problem. It said the road is closed right there. If you're navigating and there's an obstacle in your way, you can route around it. It's very simple. Here's a really cool feature. Voice command.
Say a command.
View map. Voice command.
Say a command.
Find place.
Speak the name of a place.
Subway.
Searching for subway. Select a line number.
Let's see, if I'm looking here and I see there's one at 1.5 miles versus 4.2, I think I'll take that one. Number 1.
Would you like to begin navigation?
No.
Select a line number.
Number 2. 2.
Would you like to begin navigation?
Yes.
Please drive to highlighted route.
There you go. It'll navigate you there. This GPS warns you a curve up ahead or sharp turns or anything like that. It warns you in advance. It also lets you know when you enter a different speed limit area. I'm not going to bore you with all those details. They're all on standard GPSs. The main function of this thing, and the reason I like it is, yes, it's a GPS. Yes, there are many like it. This one, you can program it to take you somewhere in your fifth wheel. It's gonna avoid bridges that are too low for you, tunnels that are too low, and bridges that you're too heavy for. You can avoid all kinds of good stuff like gravel roads, toll booths. You can also avoid ferries. I can run through all the wonderful little features. Everybody watching this probably knows what a GPS is and what it does. What this thing does is it keeps you safe while you're driving your fifth wheel. And if you get where you're going, you get parked, you get all set up and you're ready to go eat something, you disconnect your pull vehicle from the fifth wheel, you no longer need navigation that is adapted to your fifth wheel. Just push one button, it switches over to vehicle and it will navigate you as a vehicle instead of as a fifth wheel. Gotta love that. Some volume controls. I don't think we need to go over that. I think most of my viewers are going to be a little more advanced than that. Navigation, you can set up route preferences. And like I said, you can calculate mode in faster time. You can avoid U-turns, carpool lanes, unpaved roads. You can customize your avoidances. Toll roads, I have it set to ask me, because if I'm in my personal vehicle, I'm going to go ahead and leave the tolls on. But if I'm pulling 4 axles down the road, I'm just going to avoid the toll roads. Driver assistance and alerts. It's got audible driver alerts, speed limit change, animal crossings, railroad crossings, fatigue warnings, suggest brakes on long trips, and proximity alerts, your custom POIs, and your red light cameras. Look, anybody can make a GPS. This GPS can get you through some really hard spots. We have an exit here, or you want to exit to the campground. There's an exit off to the right, and there's an exit straight ahead, and then the 3 lanes to the left all go straight. If you are in the wrong lane, you're going to end up going the wrong way. And if you were to take the 121 exit, you'd be in the middle of a bunch of construction. Good luck getting out of that with a 41-foot rig and a 12-foot truck. So you don't want to miss turns. The next scene, we're going to go ahead and take this GPS out on the road, and I'm going to let my wife film the GPS for driving safety purposes. I want you to see how incredible this GPS is at telling you right where you need to be. And this exit where we are right now is a prime example of how incredible this GPS is and how detailed it is. So that'll be the next thing you see when we come back.
Say a command.
Go home.
Navigating home 1/2 mile. Take the ramp on the left to US 75 North.
If you see, it's telling me that I need to be in the second from the right lane. It looks like my exit by this here is saying go off to the right. But this clearly shows on the right-hand screen, no, don't go off to the right. If I'd gone off to the right, I'd be in a construction zone. I would be in trouble.
Right,
this is now saying I'm in the right lane if you look at the right half of the screen. And that is showing you that I need to take this exit right here, like that. What's really interesting about this whole thing is that any other GPS would have just said turn right, and it would have been very easy to have taken the 121 exit and been off in the middle of a construction zone. Voice command.
Say a command.
Stop route. Stop route.
In 300 feet, route cancel.
I wanted to go over some more of the features of the RV770 GPS by Garmin. I wanted to show the go-to, where to. You have a home you can program in any location as your home. You can plan RV parks. You can filter them by amenities. You can filter them by distance. You can even filter them by map if you rather do it that way. You can plan RV services. planning RV services, dump stations, truck stops, propane, tires, like dump station. Well, look at that. There's one where I am. That's convenient. Truck stops. There is a Love's Travel right up the road, not too far away.
Please drive to highlighted route.
3D is the way I like to do it. You can also add stops in between, or actually that shows you your whole route. This one lets you add stops in between. You can put in an address, saved locations, recent locations, categories, trip planner. You can actually there's your actual route that you have saved or in the system right now, going to Love's Travel Stop that I just looked at a minute ago. Put in a new trip. You can put your start location. It can be where you are now, or you can set it for somewhere else. You can add locations in between, and you can select your destination. That's pretty self-explanatory, and there's no need for me to go through that. I also wanted to go over a little bit more of the settings. Updates are, like I said before, done by your phone. Your vehicle profile, I went ahead and updated mine. If the height is about 13.7, I have the full-size air conditioners. Width is 8'6". That's a guess. My overall length is 48 feet. That's calculating the 41 feet for the trailer and 7 or so feet for the truck without the overlay. Gross weight's about 22,000 pounds. That's also a guess. I'll have to fix that before we start rolling. Max speed, I put at 60, and we do have 3 propane tanks, and they're all 20 pounds. It did ask for all of that. Maps and vehicle, your map preferences. You can show your icon on the map. 3D map view is what I like best. More detail. Map theme is Garmin Map Tools. Add tools to the map. You can choose which maps tools you're actually going to see. Stop, end your navigation. This lets you change your route quickly. This, you push the up ahead button and you will get upcoming locations, gas stations, food, lodging, all kinds of stuff. Elevation displays elevation changes ahead, something big coming up, big mountain or hill. Turn displays turns in the route. Trip data tracks speed and mileage. Volume, of course, does what it does, and brightness. Traffic is required. You have to have your phone hooked up for that to work. Your phone also can display recent phone calls. Photo live display of live traffic images. I think you have to pay for that. And weather. Driver alerts. Audible driver alerts for speed limit change, animal crossings, railroad crossings, fatigue warning, proximity alerts, custom POIs, and red light cameras.
Hey guys, Nancy and I really appreciate you watching our videos. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. We're new at this and it's pretty obvious, and my editing is pretty amateurish, but we're working on it. Just bear with us, it will get better, and our exploration of the universe will commence very soon. Thank you guys.